mountain in a small desert home. In the year of 31, he wasn't raised with much money. 8 of 9 children, born to be a hard-working, faithful son. He was taught by just a half pint how to furrow the land, how to sow those precious seedlings in the sand. And he treasured the water that flowed from the mountain, and he reaped the harvest with his hands. And he was tender as the corn silk from the maize he was growing. He was humble as a sagebrush on the rim. He was as faithful as the seedlings he was tenderly sowing. And he was happy as a paintbrush in the wind. He married my mama after serving his country. He bought a little home for his family that was growing, and he planted in our hearts lots of things we couldn't see. And he taught us by clean living, and he taught us at his knee. And he was strong as a river carving through the canyon. He was tough as the cactus on the plain. He was as stubborn as a pine tree growing up through the sandstone. And he was gentle as the summer's rain. The years have come and gone, and I think about those days, and I wish that I could somehow get them back. Memories written on my heart could never be erased. The legacy he left me, that's my dad. 'Cause he is truer than the mesa rising high on the yonder. His love is deeper than the redwoods by the stream. He's a storytelling fisherman, a patriot and father. But most of all, he is everything to me. That's my dad, and he means everything to me. Some time ago, I was talking to my dad, and he confessed that he's had a little trouble over the years remembering all the dates of all 7 of his children's birthdays. But then he said, "Yvonne, I've never had a problem remembering yours. You see, I was born on the opening day of fishing season." Yep, I'd spoiled all of his plans to go fishing with his friends that day. An ordinary man, he says he's nothing more than just an ordinary man. And you might think you believe him, though you'll never understand how love can flow so freely from just an ordinary man. And there is magic in his touch. When I'm sick or broken-hearted, there is magic in the touch of his hands upon my head. And when I hear his soft command, then I know that I have felt that special magic in his hands. Well, as you can imagine, fishing has just always played a big part in our family's summer vacations. A few years ago, my dad decided it was time to go for a bigger catch. So he took my mom on a mission, and they became fishers of men in Spain. And later, they went on another mission at Adam-on-Diamond. And if the government could know his worth, I'm sure they'd raise his pay. It's sad but true between me and you, what a good man gets today. He tells me I am beautiful, that I'm his Miss Universe. I wish he wasn't taken, but my when I'm headed straight for trouble, and I'm leading with my chin, can save me from that crash by flashing me that knowing grin. And if my Father up in heaven is anything like him, then I would give the world to be with him for all eternity, and tell him thanks for sending me to just an